Alright guys, BLM here, back with more, well I guess technically this is a new stream series, but whatever. We're playing Mass Effect again. Checking out the stream real quick, it looks like it's up. Stream real quick. Okay, we're good. So, we are playing Mass Effect again. Yay, right? Yeah, I mean, I said this last stream. I've been wanting to do a playthrough where everyone dies. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to play from 1, go to 2, go to 3. Let's just jump right into it. Really, I'm going to be rushing through all the games. Don't really have a... not planning on doing any side content outside of what is absolutely necessary. One in particular we're really just going to rush through. But yeah, I mean, obviously, it's been a few days since I last streamed. I last streamed on Thursday. I'm trying to think what we have. We have Big Brother, Survivor South Africa, we already talked about that. So I guess Australian Survivor, the merge episode was today, which was pretty fun. And, yeah, just a lot of stuff like that. So yeah, let's start Mass Effect here. We're just gonna, again, we're gonna go like the easiest possible route here. And we're gonna switch to Male Shepherd.
Classified information requested.
Yeah, we did get some new followers on the stream, which is something. Again, been a while since the follower count has increased. Despite me, like, I keep on getting emails, and like, I see here on the notifications that it says, "Oh, new follower, like, person or something whatever followed you," but it's like the count never went up for like a good 2 weeks, which felt weird. Yeah, it finally did go up this time, so it's like. That's something. Again, we'll do John... Actually, no, what should we call him? Dick Shepherd? Let's do Dick Shepherd. Because he's gonna kill everyone, so... That works. I don't know. This doesn't matter, does it?
Profile reconstruction complete.
Do we want to use throw? What do I normally use?
Profile reconstruction
Is that what I normally
complete.
use? Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Identification
Jump into it.
confirmed.
Hey, Gumball. Yeah, good episode for Haley. Good episode for George as well. Actually, for Haley, I did think there was a... Like, even though it was a really good episode, there was a little bit of worry there. When it comes to... I think in-game, there's a lot of worry. Edit-wise, not as much. But in-game-wise, the fact that she is... very much out in front, very clear target, that is obviously a pretty big issue, but again, pretty good from an Edgic standpoint though. Yeah, she's definitely I think she's making herself look like too big of a target too early.
Doesn't have one. He was raised
like obviously, like if she gets to the end, I'm pretty confident she wins. I think she's kind of too out in front right now though. Yeah, I didn't love that. Yeah, I didn't love that she told people about the Danny plan, like immediately afterwards too. It's like she like pretty much took credit for it in a position where like, why wouldn't you just give like, why wouldn't you just make Baden take credit for it when like Baden was the one talking to George and Kara and everything? That felt weird to me, but whatever. What I think of the merge episode? It was great. Great merge episode. Up until, like, the last thing they did. Like, up until Kez giving the idol to Plick, and then we found out afterwards that's legal in Australian Survivor. Up until that point, it was a fantastic episode. Again, complete BS that that's actually a thing. And supposedly it's a thing in Survivor South Africa, too. Which is like, why the fuck are these international versions allowing this? That once you get voted out with an idol, you can still pass it to another person as long as your torch doesn't get snuffed first. It's like, that's such a ridiculous rule. I guess it very much incentivizes you to try to get your opponent to use the idol, instead of trying to get them voted out with it in their pocket, but it's still a dumb rule.
All stations secure for transit.
Yeah, hey Jack, freedom, well, fire doesn't represent your life. Yeah, but I mean, still, I mean, again, like, but that's like just an arbitrary phrase that they added to the show, though. I mean, like, in terms of like from a game standpoint and everything, and once you're voted out, you're essentially out. Like, it's pretty much just like a catchy phrase that they... It's the same thing with, like, Outway, Outplay, Outlast. Like, the game of Survivor is now Outway, Outplay, Outlast. It's just a catchy catchphrase they added to the thing because it sounded good, but whatever. Yeah. Speaking of that, why the fuck did he name their tribe the Fire Tribe?
Thrusters?
That was another hilarious thing. It's like, really? Like, this is really where we're going. At least, like, make it, like, for, like, Feeder A or something. Like, add, like, an accent to the E or something. Not just name it Fire Tribe. Like, that was ridiculous to me. But whatever. Hey, Zen to Twitch. Yeah, Big Brother's pretty crazy right now. Don't know, like, if I'm like, I don't know what's going on today. Exactly. I know a lot is going on today. I just don't know exactly what is going on today. Is it worse than No Bag? Probably not. And realistically, it's probably not. Like, No Bag is... Yeah, No Bag's probably worse, but it's still bad, though. Hey, Bryce. Actually, why is my viewer count saying I have 2 people when there's, like, at least 3 people in chat? Whatever. Okay, now it's up to 6. Okay, never mind.
That's enough.
Yeah, supposedly on supposedly the feeds have been really crazy today on Big Brother. But again, I haven't really been following it. I do know it's about, like, Ozza and... Like, Ozza being upset that Brittany's going on the block and other stuff. I don't know. I haven't really been paying full attention, but... Yeah.
Aye, Captain. Better brace.
Yeah, today's your day off.
He's already here.
Yeah, this week, stream should be back to what it was a few weeks ago. Again, like, these last couple weeks I've been able to stream on Thursday because my work schedule's been kind of adjusted, but it's kind of back to normal now, so... this week will probably be Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Again, it doesn't really... The decisions don't really matter in this game. What happened to Vito? A lot of stuff happened to Vito. Hey, Pav Cruz. Surprised Derek F got the most cash. I don't know, like, to be honest, like, even though, yeah, he got shown, like, being upset at Tiffany and everything, it's like, does the public, from the sense that I get, is that the Facebook crowd love that. Like, the casuals, is loving Big D. Exactly. From what I understand, it's like, if you go on Facebook and everything, like, they're all, like, super pro Big D. Which, again, really surprised that these results for the vote. I think it's very clear the casual audience has a lot of control there. The fact that Brittany and Big D got, like, within the top 3, that's pretty insane. Again, Derek X was obvious, but the other two, not like, I think Brittany, like, I could see happening. Big D, though, that one was, I'll be honest, I was pretty surprised by that.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
Yeah, hey, Sir Quill.
More than just a tourist.
Oh, so you didn't get to watch the episode? It was a jam-packed episode. I actually just finished watching the episode before starting this here.
Not only establish colonies across the galaxy.
Yeah, it was a solid episode.
How safe is it really?
Oh yeah, when's the Amazing Race 8 What If video? Yeah, sorry, it got bumped a little bit. It was actually supposed to come out this last week, but then Australian Survivor... No, what was it? Yeah, Australian Survivor Mid-Season Power Ranking came up, so I decided to bump the Yakuza video up. And then I kind of realized that I'm kind of getting screwed over later in the year now with the Circle and some other stuff, so I bumped my Sasuke 39 video up a bit. But it's coming out... I don't remember. It's October. Like, it's coming out it's definitely coming out before the end of this year. It was made so long ago. It's hilarious how long this video's in the back burner at this point. But I think it might be mid-October, but I don't fully remember. But,
Are you trying to scare me?
I want to get it out. It's just, Sasuke 39 is not this week. The problem is that it's going to be, like, I want to have it before the core, because, okay, so the video is a Sasuke 39 core speculation video, and, for the longest time I've had it, like, scheduled kind of like in, I think it was, like, early November. But now with the Circle coming up, that's, like, bumped some videos. I also think, like, again, if I decide to do a Big Brother VIP video, and then there was something else in that time, but yeah, I don't remember what was it. Oh, Challenge All-Stars 2. We don't know when Challenge All-Stars 2 is coming. So I'm a bit worried that like I won't be able to get that video out before the course is already known. So I decided, you know, screw it. Let's just move everything around and get that video out as quick as possible at this point.
I already figured
So
that out.
that will be this Wednesday's video, just to kind of just get it out of the way. Yeah. Let's see. You voted for Big D for the memes? I mean, then you're part of the problem, man. I'm not that surprised by Brittany getting 100. I feel like Brittany's getting a pretty big edit, and I feel like she's getting a pretty sympathetic edit. So, like, if the casuals had full control, I did feel like Brittany could be up there. Yeah, definitely seeing a lot of the anti-cookout stuff on Facebook. Well, like, hearing about it. It's not like I'm actually checking the Facebook, but I do hear about what Facebook is saying. Yeah, the target right now is Brittany, because they're worried that Brittany is going to spend her money next week to use that roulette power, which would having Brittany have that power would very much put the cookout in danger. So I do think for the cookout as a whole, it is the optimal move to get rid of Brittany this week. Brittany or Derek X. I think one of those two. I think this power has really given those two a lot of
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to
advantage in the next few weeks.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long
So I do think it is the optimal move to get rid of them. At this point, I think for Kylan's personal game,
the Spectres represent the Council's
like, to us, Brittany's not terrible because of this advantage. Like, if it wasn't for it, I think for sure he should have gotten rid of Alyssa or Claire. Like, Claire would be great as it weakens Tiffany, and
That's why I put your name forward.
was it Alyssa would be great because Alyssa's directly coming for him. So, like, either one of those would be okay. Like, Brittany is like kind of coming for him, but kind of not.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this.
Like, she's not directly coming for him, but like
I need to see
she
your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of
like
several.
definitely has the potential to.
You'll be in charge
But
of the ground.
again, with the like, she got $100 this time. If she has to,
Nihilus will
if she gets like another 100 next time, again, she's easily going to be able to play for that roulette power, and potentially if she, like, let's say that she wins HOH next week and she saves it for her third week, she has the potential to win the third power that allows her to take over the HOH. So it's like, again, like I feel like Brittany is definitely someone that you would want to get rid of in this situation.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to
Yeah, let's
Captain,
see.
we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
If I quit
Transmission
Circle,
from
I
Eden Prime,
quit
sir. You better see this.
Big Brother
Bring it up
Australia,
on screen.
which I again, like, I might do Big Brother VIP, the celebrity version that's coming, just because Luke is on it from Australian Survivor, and Danny from BBAU is on it, and then Omarosa is also on it. So it's like, I feel like there's enough people there that I'm interested in that I'm definitely going to watch it for sure. I'm debating over how I'm going to approach making a video on it, if I am going to, but BBAU is the show that I said on video that I'm giving up on, even though, again, I'm kind of, I don't know, we'll see. The problem with BBAU is just how much time it takes. Like, if there were less episodes, I definitely would still do a video on it, but it's so much, like, especially this last season was so much. But, and then A&W, I've also said that I'll probably stop. But, that one's a little bit more in limbo.
38.5.
Yeah, let's see. Am I going to do Amazing Race 6 retrospective? At some point. When?
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Again, I've talked about this previous in stream. The problem, like, one major problem right now is that I'm not, like, really, like, in the Amazing Race mood, if you will. Like, I haven't really been paying attention to the Amazing Race really at all
Grab your gear and meet
recently.
us in the cargo hold.
Like, I've been so focused on, like, Big Brother Survivor, The Challenge, The Circle, stuff like that. It's like, The Amazing Race is, like, really kind of faded from my mind. But also, like, the bigger issue is the amount of time it takes to make those videos, which, and for very little benefit in terms of those videos not performing as well as certain other videos I could do that would do better viewership wise and everything when they take even less work. I would definitely want to do it at some point, but it's not a massive priority right now.
Go in heavy and head straight for the dig
I don't know how I'm gonna approach getting back into those Amazing Race retrospect. In retrospect, I wouldn't have done those when I did them. I would have instead waited, like I do with Sarai and Big Brother now, for like some sort of anniversary. But yeah, I really don't know how to approach Amazing Race 6 at this point. Yeah, definitely want to do it at some point. I just don't know when I'm gonna take the time to put it on the schedule and take the time to do it.
The mission's yours now, Shepard.
How do I think Lauren O'Connell will do in BB-23? Let's see.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Probably not well, right? I mean, like, whose spot is she taking? Is she taking, like, Alyssa's? I feel like that's probably the closest spot for her. I mean, she probably... I mean, I think Christian definitely tries to get in a showmance with her. Who knows where that goes? I think gameplay-wise, like, again, I'm not really... I think this season, no matter what, would have always played out the way it seems like it's going to, which is that the cookout is gonna run things at this point. Which, I'm a bit... I don't know, like, at this point, I'm kind of, like... a bit over the cookout in a way, in the sense that like how they're playing the game, largely because like it's kind of annoying to see them like all like completely not trust each other, and all of them like it's so weird because like they all have like allies that they genuinely like so much better than each other, and that would, like, by going further with those allies, they would be in a much better game position as well. But instead, they're going with the cookout just because, obviously, like the social cause and everything. Which, like, again, like good on them, but it's like from a gameplay perspective, I do find it kind of underwhelming. Especially because like this cast is like so strong gameplay wise, and I see them kind of waste their strategic ability. It's kind of disappointing. Especially for people like a Kylan and a Tiffany and debatably a Hannah, even Xavier to a degree. It's nice not having to play on Insanity right now. I don't know why I even bothered shooting that. But who died? Wait, who's shooting me? Okay, fine. You hate Brittany? Yeah, I don't like Brittany that much either. Yeah, I'm really far behind chat, so if anyone's complaining further on chat, again, just keep in mind I'm still trying to catch up. Oh, really? Lauren O'Connell single? Ah, perfect. Yeah, Bryce, perfect opportunity. Yeah, I know Victoria's single now too, right? Victoria Baymonde. So it's like all the Edge of Extinction women are going single. From what I understand, the Victoria one was not her choice, but still. Who won veto? It was Alyssa technically won the veto, and through the double veto twist, Kylan got a veto. Mind you, supposedly Kylan was in a position to win the veto, but then he threw it to Alyssa, because either way he gets a veto. And I'm assuming that means he probably doesn't trust Claire enough to have a veto? I really don't know. Don't fully understand the rationale. Again, I haven't really been keeping up that in-depthly. Yeah, I really don't like the random nominee twist, but... I don't know, it'll be interesting. It'll definitely shake things up, especially if, like, if it accidentally gets like 2 cookout people on the block. That'll be interesting. But then again, like I feel like that means that if cookout person wins HOH next week, they're not going to risk it, right? They're not going to end up putting... They're going to put 2 non-cookout people up, you would assume. That way,
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212.
They don't get screwed over by a twist.
I need a status report, now.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit.
Surprising Nesu got voted out. Not particularly. I mean, like, I was kind of, but like, I wasn't in, like, everyone was saying that, oh, Nesu has the winner at it. Like, I didn't really see it that way. And I talked about that in the mid-season power ranking. Like, her edit was too perfect.
I think they're
and that's not the way Australian, oh no, not the way Survivor South Africa edits. Like, we had Rod Bentley, this person who was shown to be a very flawed player in the pre-merge, and then even like post-merge, they still took time to like show his flaws here and there. You had what's his name, Tom, who was a complete clusterfuck of a winner, and his edit was all over the place. Even Graham, like you saw some negative content for Graham. Ike had negative content. It's like they don't edit their winners in a perfect way. Like that's not the way Survivor South Africa does it. And I didn't really see Nesu being, like, to me, Tyson streamed out to me as more like the Survivor South Africa winner edit to me. I'm trying to think who's left at this point, because we have, I don't think Kieran's winning. I don't think Wardaw's winning. I think Chappie's. Chappie's is another one I think could... I think it's Chappie's and Tyson for me are the top two contenders. I would say Tyson's number 1. Chappie's 2. I don't know what to do with Santoni at this point. I would have had her really high before this episode, but, like, I don't know. There's something, like... It just feels like her edit's kind of getting very one note, with her just, like, complaining all the time about, how, like, the Tyson, Kieran, Wardaw group is, neglecting her. Which, I'm just kind of getting annoyed by, but, like, I don't know how to really... Like, I don't know where she is in terms of winner contention. She's probably not the bottom, but... Like, I feel like Nicole has no shot at this point. I wouldn't think... I don't... Like, Anella, I would probably say has no shot. Even though his last episode was fine.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramp.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Chappie's and Tyson feel like the more, Survivor South Africa winner edits to me. But I was definitely disappointed to see Nesu go home. And definitely before the episode aired, I was not expecting Nesu to go home. I was very much expecting Nicole to go home and then for them to flip at 7. In that, like... I thought, like, Kieran and Wardaw would go home and, like, Tyson would somehow win out till, like, Final 4 time, and then, like, I didn't really know if, like, maybe he wins, maybe he doesn't. But...
What did the Geth do to them?
That's, again, the kind of a surprise that Nesu went home from that standpoint, but, like, by the time we saw the episode and everything, like, I was like, I feel like this is Nesu's time. What is going on? It's so funny that there's still times in this game where I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? When, like, I literally just played this, like, 3 weeks ago, or whatever, on stream. Oh, fuck, I did it again. Oh, no. I fucking hate this game, that this game doesn't have reload. It's all, the heat meter or whatever.
Saren.
Yeah, I think Christian would have a shot with Lauren, if Lauren's single. I feel like that seems like a likely couple there.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
Yeah, how tall is Christian? I actually don't pay attention. Like, Christian's like, what, like 5'10", 5'11", or so? I know he's shorter than Derek X, and I think Derek X is 6 foot, right?
The situation's bad.
Anyway.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Yeah, like, I don't think this season's boring. I'm just like, I'm just like kind of disappointed, more so. Like, I don't know how to really describe it, because I still really like this season. And I still think it has a lot of intrigue moving forward, but I'm just like, I don't know, I'm kind of like, I think it is kind of disappointing to see, like, players like Tiffany and Xavier and, like, some of these people, like, just go full in on the cookout. Like, even, like, at this point, like, I think, like, coming into coming into jury, I was, like, completely fine with it. It's, like, again, getting, like, what, 6 black people to jury, like, that's fine. Once we're at jury, though, I think to see them all still trying to get to the final 6, I feel like that's kind of where, like, I don't know, it kind of gets kind of stale there, especially when it's not even in the best interest of a lot of people doing it, which is the, annoying thing as well.
Turian? You know him?
Victoria broke over. Wasn't it that he said that he wasn't attracted to her anymore because like
Something's
she gained
moving.
like
Over behind those crates.
she gained like some weight or something?
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Like either way, like it was caused by him.
I like
But
the way
anyway,
you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock
are we gonna have a
worker. I don't even have a
medevac on this season?
My name's
Probably.
Pal.
I wouldn't be
So what
surprised.
happened
Again,
to
like they've
Turian?
very much been promoting
shot
the conditions, and like even
What the hell are you
Redmond
talking
has
about?
talked about
There
how
were two
conditions were
Turians
pretty
here.
bad and how
Redmond and
they
another one
gave them very
called
little
Saren.
resources and
I think they
everything.
knew each other.
So
Your friend seemed to
I think they could be.
He let his guard
I don't know why they would want medevacs though. It's like why would they want people? Like why would they want these people to be denutritioned and everything? I really don't malnutrition. Whatever. I really don't get it. It's like it just stifles the gameplay. It's like why are we even bothering with
jumped
it?
on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform.
What did BB21, 22, BB Can 9 land on season rankings?
It's gone to hell since we found
BB
it.
Can or
First that damn
BB21
mothership
is
showed
like
up, and the attack.
probably top of my bottom tier. Like if I were to
Everyone.
guess.
If I had been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where everything lands, but like it's probably. Yeah, I don't remember my seasons. Actually, it's probably like it's pretty low.
We need to find that beacon.
I mean, I think it has an interesting end stretch,
Take
but
the
I do
cargo
feel like the
train.
first half of the
That's where the
season's
other
pretty
Turian
bad. Again, once
I
like
can't
the
I need to get away from all this.
6 shooters blew up and everything, it became a lot more interesting. But even then, okay, what happened there? But yeah, even then, it was just like filled with a lot of pretty unlikable people. So I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of BB21, even, but it's not like the worst season ever or anything. 22 is borderline worst season ever for me at this point. Like I said this in the like a while back. Like it's BB2 and BB22. I think are the bottom 2 seasons for me, for completely different reasons, both of them. But it's like I feel like again BB2 to me has not aged well. What am I doing here? Am I going here? Whatever. But yeah, BB22 is very low. BB Can 9 is top tier. I think BB Can 9 is probably, if we're talking about BB Can, it is probably my second favorite season, second to BB Can 5. If we're talking about throughout all the shows, then it's probably right below BB Can 5. It's like it's probably, I think it's below BB Can 5, it's below BB 10, BB 7, BB 14. I think that might be, and even BB 7. I think there's a debate for it being above BB 7. So again, I'm pretty high on BB Can 9. Can you die? Thank you. Oh, there's another one here. Come on. Good enough. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, I think only Tyson and Chappies are the only likely winners, in my eyes, for South Africa. Like, Kieran has just got way too quiet of it, at it, in, like, the middle-ish portion of the season. Like, I think, if I had a solid, like, first 2 episodes or so, but then, there were just a lot of times where, like, he could have gotten credit for things, but just didn't. In the SWAT tribe and everything, and then also when we get to recently he's been getting like good amount of content, like pretty positive content, but it's like kind of too late for me. Then like Wardaw, like I was thinking she had a shot for a while, but now that she's like voted out in Nesu, which I felt like that was going to be a major storyline, but like it's just never brought up, their relationship, up to the point where now like Wardaw voted out in Nesu, it's like I feel like she's done. Again, Santoni's just all over the place. I think she's been given more of a journey edit. And then, again, Nicole, I think, has no shot. And Nella, same thing as Kieran. There's, like, so many opportunities for Nella to get content on how he saved himself in the post-swap, but just didn't get any of that. And then,
demolition charges.
Where's this one?
The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
But, again, I think he's gotten decent content recently, but It's just, I think it's a little bit too late. It would be fun. I think a Chappie's win would be a lot of fun, though. Again, not the greatest gameplay-wise or anything, but Chappie's winning would be like it'd be kind of like if you mixed like Tom Schwartz and I don't even know who the other person is. But anyway, like with a more like physically intimidating person. I think it would be pretty interesting when... I don't know why I did this. This is such a terrible idea. Oh no, this is Mass Effect 1 too, so melee combat sucks. Okay, cool. Perfect. This is awesome. And I didn't fucking disarm the bombs, so this is going splendidly. Are we gonna have a Final 3 or Final 2? I don't know. I was assuming Final 3, but the episode count doesn't really match up with that. Like, I would guess Final 2 at this point, considering, again, we have like 5 more episodes, and we're at the Final 7. It's like, I really don't know how they fill that up, unless we have a Final 2. So, I'm assuming Final 2, but could go either way. Yeah, like, I thought Nicole was getting a under-radar edit for a while. Like, a under-radar winner edit, but I feel like now she's just been undermined so much that I just feel like she's not the winner. Again, last episode in particular was very bad for her, where, like, Rainier was talking about how she made, like, a dumb move with taking Rainier and Amy on the reward and everything. I feel like that's pretty much her death sentence at that point. Oh, I don't even need to fight these guys, do I? Oh, maybe I do. Or maybe not. Do I? Or did I miss a bomb? I think I might have missed a bomb. Yeah, I guess we gotta go check. That'd suck if we have to do this again because I didn't pay... Okay, I went to the wrong thing. Yeah, this is going splendidly. Alright. Yeah, like, this was another great episode for Haley, for Australian Survivor. I do feel like George's edit, though, is getting interesting. Where, like, I could see an off chance of George. Like, for me, George has jumped up to number 2 in my power rankings. Like, I could see an argument for a George win, but I still think it's Haley, like, 90% chance. And then, I think I'm being an idiot. I think, okay, is there a map in this? Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I just feel like it's so much in Haley's corner. It would be interesting to see how she gets there, though, at this point, because she is very much being looked at as a massive target, which is not exactly how I saw this episode going. Like, I did see, like, again, like, Kez going home, not a massive surprise considering her edit. Kind of seemed like a merge boot edit where they're giving consistent content the entire way. Because that is typically the way that what am I doing here? Why isn't this activating? Did this glitch out? Is this one charge room? Wait. Where's the other charge? Don't know. Alright, well, this is gonna be fun. No, that can't be it. I'm pretty sure we got, I don't know, whatever. If we fail it, we fail it, and it's just like a 5-minute section. Why do I keep playing Mass Effect? Because I'm obviously obsessed. This will be it, though. I'm this trilogy playthrough. Will be it for a very long time. Again, like, I haven't played the Mass Effect series in a pretty long time before the remaster came out. I hadn't played it in, like, I think 5 years. So, I bought the remaster. I plan on doing a set of retrospectives on each of the 3 games, which I have already recorded. I just need to edit them, and they're not coming out till next year anyway. Yeah, that was obviously great. But I did that. I did a full Paragon playthrough, then I did the full Renegade playthrough on stream, and I'm kind of at the point now where it's like I just want to be done with Mass Effect and like do every little thing I want to do in Mass Effect, which the last thing to do is do a kill everyone playthrough and like
Demolition charges. The Geth must have
really
planted
like streamline the game here, which is the plan for this one. I just realized I think I remember now where it is. But whatever. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Mass Effect one more time, but after this, I probably won't play Mass Effect again for it's back there. I thought I just remembered now. I think this is the one that we missed. Yeah, after this, I probably won't be playing Mass Effect again for an extremely long time. What are your thoughts on the first episode of the challenge? It was good. Pretty solid episode. Probably not as strong as Double Agents. But then again, I disliked Double Agents, like, for a lot beyond that first episode. So it's like, I don't know, it's like, obviously the first episode's not always indicative of how good the season's gonna end up being. But, I did enjoy this first episode. I'm pleasantly surprised by the cast. At least the ones that are shown. I think there's, like, again, I was not super high on the rookies when we learned about them pre-season, but I do actually like a good chunk of the ones that are there. Again, like all three Survivor, like even though like Tommy's Tommy, like I feel like all three Survivor players are bringing stuff to the table. You got I think Corey Lay is really fun. Emmy seems like a really bombastic character. Gabo is funny. Yeah, I think it's overall a pretty solid grouping there. I don't like the idea of a massive Vets Alliance. That's something I'm not a fan of, but in terms of the first episode, I did think a lot of that was pretty interesting. There we go. Yeah, I think in terms of modern seasons, I would say that this is, BB23 is probably the best, well, it's better than 21, 22. I think 20 is still, for me, a better season, but it's better than 19. It's probably on par with 18 for me so far. Like, that's probably where I would have it. If I were to rank it at this point, it would be, like, kind of bordering on top 10 for US. It would be like at that BB-18 spot. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty solid season. There we go. I didn't fuck it up this time. Who's the worst winner, Guy Leach or Jillian?
Normandy.
Guy Leach. Because again, he should have been voted out.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated.
Happened on an Australian Survivor.
Normandy. Standing by.
We got the merge. Was it the merge? They came in with technically the Brains had a 7-6 majority, but 2 of the Brains were siding with the Brawn to give the Brawn a majority. But then George, who is one of those people, was playing a double agent, so he ends up telling Haley, who had an idol, where to play her idol, and tells her to vote for this other person because he saw her. Okay, this is getting complicated, that's fine, but yeah, he ended up telling the minority where the vote was going so they could play an idol successfully and vote out a person that had an idol in their pocket. However, that person, because the rules of Australian Survivor allows you to hand idols off after vote out, that person gave their idol to another person on the tribe, which I really hate that as a rule, but whatever. Yeah, a really strong episode. I thought it was a great merge episode. Again, like I talked about this before, how like we've had really shit merge episodes in recent history, but then we have 2 really great ones back to back.
One of the humans may have used it.
Yeah, sad to lose Kez though. I really like Kez. I thought Kez was pretty fun there. Again, she found 2 idols in the course of her run. Probably not the greatest player in the grand scheme of things, but I think she's someone that I wouldn't mind seeing her back for like an All-Stars or something. Chappies reminds you of Dan from last year's AU? Okay, yeah. So you're talking about 2020. I think Chappies is more fun than Dan. Like, I could see, like, I think if you mix, that Dan with Tom Schwartz, I think that's kind of where you're getting Chappies. I think Chappies is kind of a lunatic like Tom Schwartz, but
I think he's waking up.
I get like a fun lunatic. I don't mean like in a really demeaning way. I'm talking about as like a fun character. But you mix him with Dan from BBAU, then I could see that. George Winfield insane, yeah. I mean, I think that's it's insane he's even at the merge. Like, how did he make the merge? And like for him to be in such a good position after the merge is also insane. Like, never would have expected George would have been in this good of a spot.
I must have triggered some kind of security.
I don't think he's winning the game, but again, like I think he is number 2. Fuck. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I hit the wrong one. He asked Frenchie how Ozza is the player. He says she's amazing. I feel like Frenchie would say that. Yeah, not Frenchie. Ozza has been very underwhelming as a player. Again, very emotional. That's really very emotional and very much into groupthink. Like very much into like thinking about what's better for the group than what's better for her individual game, but also thinking about her own individual game and then complaining when someone doesn't go along with her individual game. It's kind of annoying. Because again, she's very much like playing for the cookout, but in her mind, what is for the cookout is essentially for her also. Again, she's like very upset Brittany's going home. Which again is bad for her game, but it is good for the cookout's game. But to her, it's not good for the cookout because, again, that's the way Ozza thinks. What's the plan after Andromeda? Yeah, so we're going to be playing this trilogy here, play Andromeda. After Andromeda, I think right now I'm kind of thinking Shadow of, or was it? Yeah, Shadow Mordor. Because I've been wanting to replay Shadow Mordor for a pretty long time, and I do want to replay it before I do my Top Games of the Generation video, so that will probably be the next game, but that'll be a pretty short one. We'll get that done in a few streams. I don't know, after that, it's like, it's kind of like we can really do anything. I do want to play Judgment by the end of this year, so that'll be another thing we play at some point, but beyond those 2, I think we're really just free to play whatever. I don't really have anything I need to be playing, I don't think.
I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard.
Are you ever going to do top 10 BB weeks? Probably. I have that on my list, but yeah, I don't know when. I think I'm more likely to do a like ranking every first week in BB history or something like that than like a straight up top 10 of BB weeks in general. But again, I would like to do it at some point. But again, just have a lot of video ideas.
Eden Prime because he hates humans.
Oh yeah, people are definitely going to hate Emmy. I feel like that seems pretty clear. But I think she can be a fun character. Again, she very much screams like she's like I was listening to like the first few minutes of the RHAP Challenge podcast, and like they mentioned that Emmy reminds them of Harley Quinn, and I feel like that kind of feels like an apt comparison. I feel like that's kind of the vibe I get from her.
A vision of what?
Yeah, I feel like again, it's funny that they were calling George a challenge beast. Because, again, like I said this last stream, that I could see Emmett going on an indie run. And a lot of the reason for that was because I did remember that we got like we got something, I forgot what, we got the episode summary thing, description, whatever, for like the last episode of this week. And they mentioned, oh, this challenge beast continue the run or something like that. And I was like, well then, like, I feel like Emmett feels the most likely to be a challenge beast. So like that's kind of why I was thinking he was going to be winning some immunities. But then like once they said George, and like once George was doing well in this competition, they like mentioned he was the challenge beast. I was like, holy shit, is George the challenge beast? But it's like, no, it's not. But yeah, he did do very well.
I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are
yeah, BBAU did continue during the COVID. BBAU 2020, I believe it was like around halfway through season. That's when like COVID really became prominent, and they even like told the players in the house and everything, and they just like continued through it. Like it's not like BB Can or like BB Can got canceled. Like they literally just like continued doing it.
That's why we need the council on our side.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor.
Yeah, Ozza and Christie definitely. I could definitely see that being a pair if Christie got on the show. I feel like Christie fits right in with the Jokers there.
We should be getting close.
I feel like that's probably her alliance. I mean, to be fair, I could see her getting along with Tiffany, but again, like not on the same. Not like for the same reasons that like Claire gets along with Tiffany. Are we gonna? No, fuck it. We're not gonna bother. Again, like Mass Effect 1, we're really just gonna rush through. Like, there's almost nothing really changing in Mass Effect 1 here. It's more so just getting through it. Wait, where'd I go? I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, this is the shuttle bay, right? Yeah, shit, I went the wrong way. Whatever. Yeah, veto has not happened yet. It's gonna be tomorrow, which I believe the current actually I don't even know what the current plan is, but I know that the plan is to get Claire off the block and then put Brittany. I don't know exactly how the veto is gonna play out though. I don't know if it's like who has agreed to what in terms of what's gonna happen, because I believe Kylan goes first. Wait, what? Oh wait, what am I doing? Am I going here? What am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. I had to talk to Anderson? Or something? What are we doing? Maybe I was supposed to go through the shuttle, but I don't know.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Yeah, fuck you too. Yeah, I was not paying attention. Well, this is going well so far. I always liked Male Shepherd. Like, yeah, I mean, he's probably not do we have to talk to Ashley?
After what happened to Jenkins, the crew could use
I really don't care.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, are we going to talk to Joker? Again, I have no clue what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I always liked Male Shepherd. I mean, again, probably not the most dynamic person, but oh, I'm an idiot. I just did the same fucking thing. Whatever. Who's here? There's no one here. Why is there a thing here? Whatever. Again, obviously, this playthrough is going so well so far. Yeah, it is hilarious. Like the Christie charging $100 for her cameo, and then she dropped it to $75. So I mean, everything's better. But yeah, it's like hilarious that she thinks that. Actually, I don't know. Like, has she gotten cameos? Because like most people don't even know who she is. Like most people that watch this, like people that watch the show don't know who she is. She was like changed before the show started. So, like, who's getting a cameo from Christie? Shit.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I mean, I think Kylan goes first because this is kind of being like the, because it's kind of like the extra veto. It's like, back when Ian in BB-14, when he got the extra veto, during the Dan's funeral week, he went first. Like, that's typically how it goes, is that the actual veto winner goes last. But again, I don't know for sure, but there has been precedent for that. Mind you, there's also speculation that was because they were rigging it for, not rigging it, but they were doing it just so that Dan's plan would go through. But either way, I feel pretty confident that's how they would set it up, is that they would have they would have Kylan's veto go first.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control.
Oh, she doesn't even list herself under Big Brother? I mean, to be honest, that makes it make more sense, I guess. I mean, she is technically like the first like bald person to be in Sports Illustrated or something, right? So it's like, I mean, at least that kind of makes it better, to be honest. You're gonna watch my cast assessment now? Which cast assessment? But anyway, yeah, Xavier looks like someone that would be on the challenge, but he does not act like someone that would be on the challenge. I was watching feeds, like when I was watching feeds when Christian Backdoor was happening. Like I was watching Xavier immediately afterwards go to like Tiffany and who else was he talking to? Either way, it's like, but just when you hear him talk, it's like, how the fuck do these people not know this guy's a lawyer? It's like he sounds so, like he sounds like a lawyer. It's like, how are they not getting that vibe? Like it's pretty insane. BB23 cast assessment? Okay.
You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action. You don't get to make demands of a council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against...
She's listed between Adam, Puck, and Brenton. That's hilarious to me. Who the fuck remembers Brenton from BBAU? I found Brenton so boring. Like, he was like so hilariously boring. Yeah, like it seems like people liked him. Like the sense that I got, like from what I saw, like people liked Brenton, but it's like he seems so boring. And I just hated that storyline, like the Brent and Christina storyline. But yeah, it's like I forgot Brenton is even a person.
I'm not going to sit on my ass just because the council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Wait, I feel like male Shepard is definitely the better Renegade playthrough. I think he sounds more like a dick than female Shepard does.
Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope this
Travis is charging $50? Isn't Frenchie charging like 20 or something? I'm pretty sure Frenchie's is like relatively cheap. Yeah, why would you go for Travis when you can get fucking Frenchie?
Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level.
Actually, I wonder how much money they actually get from that. Because like obviously they don't get all that $20, like they get a percentage.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I wonder what the percentage is. Jeff's cameos. Talking about Schroeder? Or... Where am I going? Oh yeah, we're going to the Citadel. Okay. Again, just gonna rush through this. Don't give a shit about anyone that's here. Just gonna run past everyone. Actually, wait, can we fast travel? Or can you not do that right away? Presidium. How much is Christie? I believe 75 recently. She was 100 when she started. But I believe she did drop it to 75.
Saren's hiding something.
Here's Garrus. We're gonna ignore him.
Stall them. Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over.
Who do you have more confidence in making the merge, Kim or Tony? Kim. On a random season.
Commander Shepard,